can sustain the early game through the assistance of Lee Sin and TF, and see how Camille can just wreak havoc in that side lane later on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point, the one that you make about Rascal. That's another player that I think very often gets overlooked. I mean, and for a good reason. I think that especially last year and even spring, he was kind of just like a little bit of a passenger, right? We talk about buses here a lot here in the LCK.
The comfy bus, right?
Yeah, you just sit back, relax. You know, you get that premium bus seat, and you're feeling pretty good. And Rascal had that for a while, but I feel like he really has improved quite a lot, and he's just so consistent and reliable. And I feel like that's just a great quality to have, especially for a top laner. You don't want to just lose randomly in some matchups and have your team have to dig themselves out of the hole that you dug for them. And Rascal doesn't do that anymore, and he's actually winning a lot of lanes as well at the same time. So just add another player to the list of players on Gen G that sometimes just go unmentioned when we talk about some of the best here in LCK.
Yeah, basically he's a multi-talent. You know, he could act as a passenger, but these in the summer season, he seemed like he's more of a mechanic. You know,
yeah,
solidifying that bumper in front of the bus ride, in front of the bus. You know, not to opt for a crash or a collision.
Yeah.
So basically, he's been playing that role a lot, but he definitely has the potential to be the driver himself as well. So we'll see how this pans out. I think the most important lane will be mid lane again. Can Sylas overcome TF and then suppress TF's ability to roam? If Sylas fails to do so, then considering the pilot of TF is BDD, they will be making plays for sure.
Yeah. Well, Beyond rather is going to come up here. He goes blue, or rather red-blue, as that's not going to work on the hook shot. It's not
says, eh.
Yeah. Not quite able to deny him there. And trying to win for, you know, kind of a janky route to get up there. You can see that Lee Sin's going for a full clear, but the Trundle did go red, blue, Gromp top. And look at Clid. He immediately recognized that. He hits tab. He's like, oh, you've only got 12 CS. Let me take your round. As his BDD on the TF.
I mean, it's only going to get more difficult for Dynamics bot lane because Trundle, rather than taking care of the bot lane first, he went for the top lane gank initially. So
Rascal, I think he had that second part of the queue there, and thankfully the stun did come in at exactly the right time to deny him any plays. The lane is pushing into Rascal, so that's going to force Rich to immediately TP up top.
Yeah, to compensate for that XP differential. And I mean, Rich survived that mutilation coming from Camille, but
Duck Dom. Yeah, he doesn't have his flash.